Yeah. The real.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, The Real Hoop AJP. I want to react to some 2K25 news from Badge Plug. Let's check it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the game, what y'all seen so far. I feel like it's going to be good. But that's my opinion, but I want to hear y'all opinion too. So y'all new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if y'all new. Let's get it, y'all.
Today, we have a lot of good and bad 2K25 news. Some things that are concerning to me, and we won't really be able to know if they're good or not until the game releases and we're able to play it. But a lot of people right now are in the honeymoon phase where anything that comes out, you're not allowed to critique it or you're just hating on the game. So we're going to go over what I think is good and also my opinion on things that could be very bad. I don't need to go to community day or get a logo. I just want you guys to drop a like on the video and leave your opinions below. Let's hop into this. So, badges in 2K25. Legend badges specifically have to be very good. If they are the same effectiveness of Hall of Fame badges in 2K24, it could absolutely mess up the game completely. So Zach Timmerman, a 2K developer, was asked, what is the scaling like between the badge levels? And he said, as most can tell when building their My Players, higher attribute ratings increase your overall faster. One of the many reasons for this is that the higher levels of badges get progressively more powerful. So in most cases, the difference you'll see in the impact between the higher badge levels, parentheses Hall of Fame and Legend, for example, is larger than the lower. Now, from what they're saying, of course, Legend badges are going to be effective enough to where some people, of course, you're not going to be able to make as good of an all-around build if you do this, are going to go for that. But I really would hate to see 2 or 3 weeks, after 2K25 comes out, where we start seeing third-party videos from 2K Labs giving us actual statistical graphs and tests saying, hey, you know what, guys? Legend Ankle Assassin is just as good, if not a tiny bit better than Hall of Fame. That would be game breaking because then you don't have to worry about those badges. You're able to make your build all around better in so many other categories due to the fact that those badges are the same effectiveness or just a little bit better, and it's not worth it. For example, Gold Posterizer in 2K24 versus Hall of Fame is just not worth going up to that. I've made 2 different videos explaining and showing the gameplay differences, and it's very minuscule. Now, All-City said recently compared attribute requirements for badge levels and found out that we will be paying more for the same badges in 2K25. This is a comparison between Ankle Breaker and Ankle Assassin. In 2K24, to get Bronze Ankle Breaker, you got to have a 62 rating. In 2K25, however, it is a 75. But the big difference here is that in 2K24, there's no Legend badge. It stops at 93. In 2K25, you're able to get it at 98. So you are going to be paying more. You're able to get more attributes from what we've seen, from what the 2K developers have showed us. We've seen proof from 6'2" builds and 6'1" that you're able to get more attributes on your build. However, you're also going to have to get higher badge requirements with the attributes. So we don't know how that's going to play out because there's so many other things tied into that, just like the Max +1 where you're able to move your badge up a single tier, the elevators for the badges, the attribute caps, the cap breakers. I mean, there's so many things that we just can't put an actual, this is how it's going to be until we see it play out. Okay, so Wolf, a 2K developer, said mini marksman on Legend. This is, Steph Curry shooting over Wemby. If you guys didn't see that game live, it was incredible. One of the best games I've ever watched live in my life. The Olympics was amazing. I almost got to catch every game, but didn't get to see them all. So that's awesome, right? What happened in real life. But the contest system on 2K is what I'm worried about due to the fact that, as you see from the gameplay blog, I don't think we talked about this. For 2K25, we made significant changes to the contest system. We now use a dynamic weighting system rather than a fixed one that evaluates the impact of defense at the start of the shot versus the release and computes the proper coverage impact accordingly. In addition, you'll notice that perimeter and interior defensive ratings, as well as height differential, play a more important role in calculating defensive coverage. These changes better reflect what you see happening on screen and reward your strong defensive sequences to decrease the competition's chances of converting their shots. So, to me, if you guys read that and you think about previous 2Ks, if you've actually played them and you know, like you're thinking about what that sounds like, to me, at least, it sounds like 2K19. And that's where I'm very worried, because if you guys weren't around in 2K19, you weren't subscribed to me, whatever it is, I know there's a lot of people that have been here since then. So, hey, comment down below, plug or something if you've been here for that long. But I hated 2K19's contest system.
What?
Not the gameplay, not
Okay,
whatever.
okay,
I'm just
okay.
specifically
The contest.
talking about the contest system. It was very obviously flawed and just horrific in a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that if that's coming back, it is much better than it was in 2K19. Now, Mike Wang, for many years, has not wanted to make the court bigger, the courts in 2K bigger. And we don't know why. We don't actually have a reason from Mike, but it's been very controversial. A lot of people have wanted, zone defense. They think that zone defense is huge in terms of like rewarding less skill, if that makes sense. Like, people are able to do more with less skill playing zone defense, is what they say, due to the court size. Like, you're able to guard someone in the corner and on the wing at the same time, and that's just not really how it is in real life, blah, blah, blah. Well, we have finally been getting answers from 2K, of course, about the court size being bigger in 2K25. However, there has been some people that are not able to accept what the devs are saying. They're not believing it, is what I'm trying to say. So today, from some gameplay that came out that we'll talk about in a minute, we actually have some screenshots right here. 2K21 at the bottom, 2K25 at the top. Now, the graphics, I do believe, looks better in the top. The lighting looks better. But you can see the court size, at least in my opinion. It's not the exact same zoom, I don't think, but it's pretty close. Does look bigger in 2K25
than 2K21.
Now, I think that that's going to be really big for the game. I think it's going to be a good change for the game. However, it's not possible to tell you for sure if it's going to be like that until we are actually able to play with what 2K gave us. We might find out that there's a reason why Mike Wang wanted to keep it that way for so long, okay? So I think it's going to be good, but we'll see. Now, here is a 2K25 at the top, same screenshot, versus 2K24 at the bottom, and it still does look like a bigger court. I think the best way to see the size is just that elbow over there, right where Kevin Love's at, and then down a little bit, you can see there's just a lot more room around the elbow, but I could be wrong. You can't see the hash also in that picture, is something I just noticed. So who knows? The player models are supposed to be different and blah, 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 but we'll see when the game comes out, right? So someone commented this on Brutal Sims video, and I wanted to actually just screenshot it and show you because I thought it was very important, okay? This is what he said. Before you make your build with cap breakers in mind, find out how long before you can get a cap breaker. So that's very important, because someone like me, if these cap breakers are actually awesome, I might finally go for Legend again. This gameplay I'm showing you was from 2K20, the last time I went for Legend, because it actually meant something, right? So if it does
actually was
what
fun.
They say it's supposed to do, Legend should be a grind that I'm going to do this year.
Okay.
So not really probably in the beginning, but towards, month in, 2 months in, I'm going to start making builds around what I'm going to get in the future. Now, a lot of people should do that. There's going to be cap breakers that probably most people are going to be able to get, even with a limited amount of time being able to play, right? They're not going to put them all probably over at Legend, but there is most likely going to be some of them towards Legend or at Legend. So with the 15 cap breakers you're able to get, don't make a build if you're not going to grind to Legend based around hitting Legend, getting those 15 cap breakers, kind of build it around like, if I miss out on this.
And make a build that you're good on. Like, make a build that you know how to play on. Don't make a stupid tryhard center if you don't know how to play center. Don't make a power forward if you don't know how to play power forward. Make a guard. Make a build that you normally play on. Like, for me, every 2K had me a sharpshooter or a guard, because I know how to play guard. I don't play bad as guard. I know how to ISO a little bit, pass it to my teammates, and not ball hog, but make a build that you know how to play on. That's all I'm saying. All right.
If I don't end up getting this, then it's fine. But if I do, it's not that big of a deal. So don't make it completely around cap breakers, but also make it around cap breakers in the time that you're going to put into the game, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
X-Man went on Twitter and asked LD2K, when 2K says early access, what does that mean to just the builder, to just my career, everything? And LD2K said full game is early access. Now, if you guys don't know, you're able to get 2K25 2 days earlier than release on September 4th if you pre-order the game, and I believe it's any of the versions of the game. You don't have to get the $150 version to be able to play the game 2 days early, so just keep that in mind that you do not have to do that. I'm 99% sure, I don't want to say 100, but 99% sure, okay? And you're going to be able to play the full game. But once again, this is not a promotion for 2K. Buy the game if you want. If you don't buy it, I'm going to be fine, okay? I'm not paid by 2K. These are not advertisements. If you're new, buy it if you want. Now, this guy said on my channel, I hope you can't still pay to hit 40. If so, people can just pay money to get their quote-unquote elevators or
I did not like that. I did not like how 2K24 how you can pay your way to level 40 and then you unlock everything. That's not fair. We're not playing Fortnite. We're not playing Call of Duty. What happened to the grinding? What happened to the staying up all night hitting legend like the old days? Keep it like that. Stop making people buy it like we're playing Fortnite. Like, no. I can't stand that.
Max +1. And I talked about this in a previous video, that I can see right through 2K's tactics. I mean, the first time we seen it, I knew what this was. Like, obviously, they want you to stay on the game. Just like YouTube, their job is to keep you on the app. So they're trying to get you to stay on the game, which is good. They're giving you an incentive to play the game, which I've talked about before. But at the same time, they got that sneaky little trick in there where if you guys load up in the beginning of new seasons, you will see people, not even just content creators. You know, there's some content creators that do it, but there is lots of people that I have no idea who they are that pay to get to level 40 at the very beginning of the season. And now, with this incentive to be able to move your badges up and, oh, bro, come on. You don't think people are going to be buying that again? Like, it's going to happen. Unfortunately, that's where it's at. Now, this is Trey Young in 2K25 on the left versus 2K24. I think they did it pretty good. But let's look at some 2K25 actual gameplay that came out today with the MyGM news. Of course, it's not going to be part gameplay and whatever, but it's some gameplay to look at, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the Kevin Love video from that screenshot where he passes up an open shot to shoot a contested. But what I think is important to take from this is how fast he's able to, from the dribble, go into a jump shot. Maybe the quick stops is a little bit faster this year on 25. We've seen that from a Drew Holiday clip earlier, but here's LeBron kind of doing a speed boost out of, you know, the jump ball, and it looks pretty slow and stiff. I'm not gonna lie, this one does look pretty rough if that's what he was trying to do. This is a Larry Bird jump shot right here where we're gonna go in some slow motion. There's not, you know, much to take from the gameplay we got today, but there is the jump shot meter where an early goes in. Of course, they're probably on like rookie difficulty or something, so it's not really much to judge by that. But I don't know. I'm not going to use the jump shot meter most likely at all throughout the whole year, maybe for a video or something, but it doesn't look too crazy to me. I don't think that the meter looks good. I think it looks better in previous years. But you see, the Curry eras are now in 2K25 if you guys play My NBA. And then, of course, My NBA is only in new gen for 2K25. Then we've got our roadmap right here where we are going to get My Team news on the 19th and then the City news on the 29th if you guys didn't know. So we'll see how the next few days goes, if the developers are going to tweet anything out, because that's really going to be our biggest news. Probably is going to be from the developers. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, let me know how you feel about that. It's your boy Batchboy, you've been plugged in. Click this video right here, because if not, you're going to be really confused when 2K25 comes out. So you might as well watch this right here. There's a lot.
Man, y'all let me know what y'all think about 2K25 this year. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna react to news about the city when it drops and let y'all know about it. I'm definitely gonna react to somebody that talks about it, but make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know y'all think 2K25 gonna be a good 2K or a bad 2K. Y'all gonna get it, y'all not gonna get it. I'm still gonna get it because I love playing 2K, and I'm always gonna run my supporters. So just let me know down below. See y'all. Peace.